all around her and so straight to the know Jesus Christ in the hell.
Donald, can you relax for like 5 seconds?
No, Obama, I'm a busy man.
People always call me first to get the game. That's just
I expect that you can't just use the next call system. Here's the thing. Get the fuck after you can. Okay. Tom, as much as I love to hear puzzles, this time I'm taking it through this long-ass route on the way to the show. I'm also going to try my best to get through Mount Fire and take care of the team. And take this to walk with it.
That's it, dog. I believe that's when they steal the red to do.
Well, of course,
I don't steal it. That's good job.
I've been so fucking stupid. Ah, yes, the giant blue monster of the sea that we pray to on a daily basis or some shit, wearing our blue gold clothing. Please accept this red or
I'm so obsessed with their respected legend and then continue to make such a stupid mistake.
All right, whatever. Maybe not.
Was that
Does anyone know why this whole virus here is destroyed flag? Was there ever a reason?
Yeah.
Oh, what's what you like now?
So I don't know if it's going back on this. Anyway, yeah. So there's actually some interesting form to those kinds of things.
Wait, what do you mean those kinds of areas?
So I mean, like those strange living places that players unanswered questions when these games first came in. The sports slab is one of them, but also the pattern bush and fire red for some others.
Okay. Former President Bush pulled that out and just tell us what the hell the sports slab on.
All right, but so the sports slab is actually modeled after Solomon Yard.
What's going on to the page?
It's the activist event. Where the sun guys manifested we locked themselves in the facility. That's why at the time, the Sunday steps and there's pulled off the gap of the budget with the basis for some of the mysterious events.
Are you done? Good. Please touch the fucking basketball.
All right.
Here's, I've never been more disinterested in an explanation to a question I asked in my entire life. It's like, as soon as you said Yugi Bono or whatever the fuck was about, I wanted to hit myself with the Purelizer from Men in Black.
You guys not even realize how it's douche. You know, whatever I do, the things I'm passionate about, I'm just comfortable doing things.
Jesus Christ. You guys don't even realize. I know what gives a shit about this conversation. Ben is out here. You shot him. He's on your bed doing inhaler. If you're really non-compliant, if you're asthmatic busting,
This is Christ, you know what? Yeah, we have some incredibly long topics in that. I don't even know what's going on. They're not good to get back to the game. Okay, so.
all right, so I'm getting definitely on some truth. Here's that. It looks like the type of thing that makes true. But also because she doesn't need the experience yet, but we have like no space in our bank right now.
This stuff's coming handy.
Go through and clean this thing out.
Yeah, so I'm going to have responsibility, but whatever I'll do next episode. So if you're going to see the department store today, there might be a good chance to do it.
Yeah, good try, but not happy. Okay, so here's like two berries. Snap. The other two, like why are we taking all of this thing? Well, Joe, on the one hand, there's something that's actually very useful to have, like these pencil berries with pure poison. So it's like finding 6 antidotes on the ground over here. But honestly, better because they can be used as hell night.
Yeah, and then some of them have one therapy uses. For example, all these berries here are exclusive to the famous blocks. I think it might be those two contests. If they decide to do that. But then there are others that can be used straight up the target to this. As they can be young, this berry was given up lots of different types of berries with lots of different uses.
All right, Ron, fair enough. But our reactions to the weekend it's like that.
Yeah, probably.
Fuck out of here, man. Also, if you're following along, make sure to grab the hidden rare candy here. I'm the best at finding hidden items from the fair. Yeah, I think we're going to go through with that big ass beauty contest thing. I need to get all the berries I can find because I don't know what it's going to need. To maximize beauty as per her great day.
Yeah, we can do the research, but we didn't do anything to do the special for next episode if it makes sense. Viewers let us know if you would like a special dedicated to Divas achieving in a master's rank beauty contest.
This will come in handy.
Anyway, Donald, looks like you're about halfway through this long recap. You still have a lot of time to record, so you should be able to take care of those folks one outlier that I should be able to get the rest of this to this shit.
Yeah, well, that's entirely dependent on whether or not Rainbow can actually be useful and claim some kills in about every time. It's a fully balanced, not a smaller type of service. Still moving to the second degree, certain times have to stop.
Yeah, I mean, it's a recent evolution. With the best reset it's ever going to have. So, right now, it's arguably overpowered. It'll fall off down the line, but if they buy it, it'll run. It is the villain.
Ain't no way you just call this thing overpowered and wrong. You're smarter than that.
Okay. Honestly, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here. This pass is trash. So,
The 12 favorite full of shit has some love for the little guy. No? Anyway, all right, we're coming up on the safari zone here. You guys want to do that? Or what? Honestly, I always thought the ON safari zone
when you are like Heracross, Phantom, Pikachu, but overall, nothing to write about.
got facts for being this late in the game. Nothing I want, honestly. I don't know, it looks great. But I always thought the extra zones have to be the Elite Four was cool. Yeah, well, oh well, if you look who it is, team incompetent. Anyway, Joe, I don't think a couple extra zones after the Elite Four justifies it all. Also, I'm going to go ahead and give Titan the black glasses because he looks pretty swag in them. Anyone who's played this game before knows how to make it.
That's for sure the other market for them.
Jack, how can you forget a couple of bucks to the world?
Who's the snowbill? It's because of the juice that is slapping on their teeth.
I forgot about it. Lord help us.
Hey, they look now. So, you seem to be pretty critical of the Gen 3 Safari Zone. Which one do you like the most for the city?
Well, it's interesting you put it that way, Obama, because, well, you're right. I don't like the ON Safari Zone. My favorite is probably the other Gen 3 games, the Fire Red and Leaf Snake. It's got that obviously traditional feel to it, while also having incredibly unique Pokemon to the Kanto region. That gives the place a special feel. Obviously, there's Pokemon like Tensei, Colin, Kangaskhan, but also we got the specialties like Exeggutor and even the Dracular Market. It's also actually important to destroy them as you have to go through it. Get the serve, straight.
Joe, what about you? Favorite Safari Zone?
Okay, well, the question here alone, are we including the wild areas, newer games? Well, that's kind of like a safari zone.
I wouldn't go answer the question.
Okay, in that case, it goes to Great Marsh. Says, fuck Bill, why you asking about the wild areas? Because, no, all right, go ahead tonight. Anyway, Great Marsh, let's get the back out of this thing. You can also look through the binoculars and whatever area see who's there. You also get Woodley Quagmire from my face. Jesus tells the reasoning of the child. You get to ride a train and look through binoculars. And then, yes, of course, you are partial to the extra chromosome-looking ass, shitty water-drowned type.
Donald, please, you're going too far again.
That's what she said for Obama.
All right, anyway. I think I have to side with Donald on this one. The Kanto Safari Zone is probably my favorite as well.
Suck it, Joe.
The Great Marsh is just way too slow-paced, given how slow Gen 4 is already, but getting stuck in the mud in that game is annoying as hell. And then the Johto one is pretty forgettable as well, although the switching of the zones is a pretty neat concept in itself. But the Kanto Safari Zone just has an insurmountable feel of nostalgia to it. Viewers, let us know what your favorite Safari Zone is in the series and why.
Great question.
Fuck off, Joe.
I'm sure no one else will be as masochistic as Joe over here in loving the toil
of going through a fucking swamp to catch Pokemon.
You'd be surprised at how many early generation shiny hunters we have in the comment section. Donald, a lot of masochists here.
Honestly, a fair point sleeping.
Yeah, so just like 20 minutes into recording, and I've already told the viewers to comment on the PBS beauty contest they do and their favorite safari zone. Maybe I ought to chill out a little bit.
It's fine. Obama had to find shit to talk about it during this mundane room anyway. Also, I'm going to test out the hidden power here. I don't think we ever confirmed, Scott.
With our luck, it's probably grass.
Okay, super effective against grass dart, so that means it could be bug, flying, ice fire, poison, or fighting.
These dudes are
Damn,
rolling.
all right, go off, Obama.
That was a lot of damage even after a hard no. So I think it's either the special ice or fire or the 4 times super effective bug. I could be wrong.
Deduction game on point, Obama. All right, so hopefully it's either fire or ice, because that's good special coverage to have. But honestly, bug isn't terrible, because it gives us coverage into other grass types, and also good coverage into psychic types, which is the next gym.
Fair point, but the stab grass moves are better than HP bug into like every mon in the psychic gym leader's team. It's a bunch of rock and ground types and then 1 flyer, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm hoping towards those 2 special. Fire and up.
Tide Oxymax Power Pods, 1-ups the cleaning power of liquid.
Can it 1-up whatever they're doing?
For sure.
Seriously?
1-up the power of liquid, 1-up the toughest stains. Any further questions? 1-up the power of liquid with Tide Oxymax Power Pods.
Welcome back. All right, so I'm around. I'm gonna make it today. A little bit sore after yesterday's 3 hockey game, but not too bad considering it was a 3-hour game. Well, it's only been sluggish out there. It was hot. I'm not overtaxing myself. I know how to play when it's really hot out. And
Oh, you just drop again with the kids. Careful.
Running around a whole bunch of times. That's the way to do it. Anyways, we're talking about the Winnipeg Jets. The Winnipeg Jets, in between me putting this board together before I left yesterday and this morning, have extended Morgan Barrett in a $1.85 million cap hit on a 2-year deal. So he is signed through 2027. I think that's a pretty good investment. Morgan Barrett, one of my favorite sport players in that galaxy. So looking at this roster and keeping in mind that they still have over $18 million in cap space, Maloney and Sanders, restricted free agents who have yet to get contract extensions from the Winnipeg Jets. Well, with Barrett done, I would think probably go to Sanders next. For the Maloney. I think Sandberg should be here to catch up, but we'll see. So looking at their forward group, good morning, great again. Now, 82 games played this past 41 goals, and it's 97 points. Ridiculous totals. I was sad he didn't get 400 points. He's a $7.14 million cap hit this season, but this is the final season of his contract.
Program top residents with a top of finish get. Oh, sorry.
I'll just text you the digital.
So we've seen Ehlers leave. They did try to hold on to him, it didn't happen. Does Kyle Connor stick around? That's the question mark for me. That is a key thing that's going to be kind of lingering over this team a little bit, because if Kyle Connor were to leave, that's going to really throw things into disrepair for Winnipeg quickly. I mean, offensively here. Now, Niederreiter had a good season. 82 games, 17 goals, 26, 37 points. The efforts there pretty consistently, and strong overall numbers. Pretty good for the top six. Outside of how we can switch spots from here and there as we as well. And they added Tanner Pearson out of Vegas. So Pearson will be a good addition to their depth up front. And I mean, the depth for Winnipeg is pretty good. It's just a question of how much are they going to miss Ehlers? Are they going to be able to replace Ehlers? The one question I have too is, so do David True, number 2 center. Lowry is on IR currently. Let's see how long he's out. 73 games, 60 goals.